Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I am Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Election Commission advises political parties to hold post-election beneficiary scheme registrations. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi says India is being seen as peacemaker in the world today. Chief Electoral Officer Nagaland inspects EVM and VVPAT strong rooms and counting halls at Pughoboto and Wokha. And Secretary General of Nagaland Olympic Association, Abu Metha, concludes official visit to Kyrgyz Republic. Now the news in detail. The Election Commission today issued an advisory to all national and state political parties to immediately cease and desist from any activities that involve registering individuals for post-election beneficiary-oriented schemes through any advertisements, surveys or apps. The Commission said the act of inviting or calling upon individual electors to register for post-election benefits may create an impression of the requirement of a one-to-one transactional relationship between the elector and the proposed benefit and has the potential to generate a quid pro quo arrangement for voting in a particular way, thereby leading to inducement. The Commission has directed all district election officers to take appropriate actions against any such advertisements within the statutory provisions. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi said the country has witnessed massive transformation in the last 10 years under the NDA regime. Addressing an election rally at Anand in Gujarat today, Modi said India has emerged as a pivotal player in global affairs and the world is looking at India as a mediator in international conflicts. He also talked about the significant shift in the country's global image during the past decade. He said the BJP government has lifted 30 crore people out of poverty and ensured the construction of toilets in 100% of rural households and tap water connections in 75% of the rural houses. The Prime Minister attacked the Congress for exploiting the poor for political gains and doing injustice to the OBC community. Modi also assured that his government will prohibit the attempts to give reservations based on religion in the country. Meanwhile, Congress leader and Rajasthan's former Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot addressed a press conference in Ahmedabad and assured that the Congress manifesto guarantees justice to every section of the society. Gehlot expressed concerns over the security of democracy in the country and criticized the BJP for misleading people and neglecting major issues like inflation and unemployment. Chief Electoral Officer Nagaland Vyasan R today inspected the EVM and VVPAT strong rooms and counting halls at Pughoboto and Wokha. The strong room housing the EVMs and VVPATs used in the recently conducted Lok Sabha elections are being guarded by 78th Battalion of Central Reserve Police Force Sechu Zabza personnel. The inspection was carried out in the presence of election officials, district administrators, police and party presidents, and representatives from recognized political parties. Elections become more effective when more individuals participate. To ensure this, the Election Commission has been working tirelessly over the years. The Commission made special efforts to reach out to the particularly vulnerable tribal groups as section of scheduled tribe that is more vulnerable than regular scheduled tribe. The Commission has tried to mainstream them in the democratic exercise. Akashvani correspondent reports that over the past 2 years, the Election Commission has made successful efforts at including particularly vulnerable tribal groups, PVTGs, in the electoral process. A comprehensive and target-oriented list of the Commission's efforts, including special enrollment drives and outreach camps tailored to PVTG's specific needs, have resulted in 100% registration of eligible voters in many states. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Advisor to Chief Minister and Chairman IDAN and Secretary General of the Nagaland Olympic Association, Abu Metha, concluded an official visit to Kyrgyz Republic. He was the chief guest at the prestigious Alish Beld Wrestling Grand Prix held in Bishkek, the capital city of the Kyrgyz Republic. Metha was invited by Sultan Bekova Cholbon Aliyevna, former Deputy Prime Minister and the President of the World Beld Wrestling Committee of United World Wrestling. During his visit, Metha also held meetings with Deputy Minister of Culture, Information, Sports and Youth Affairs of the Kyrgyz Republic and the Director of Department of Physical Education and Sports, Abdi Momunov Abek Tinchilikovich, President of World Alish Federation, Bayaman Ulu Adilet, and the Deputy Speaker of the Kyrgyz Parliament, Nurlan Azizgaliyev. The meetings deliberated on strengthening bilateral ties, increasing people-to-people contact, and collaborations in the promotion of sports. In his deliberations with the parliamentarians and high officials, Metha highlighted the growth of Indian economy, Incredible India as a destination, and the Prime Minister's vision of promoting the indigenous and traditional sports of India. He informed that all meetings with high officials and dignitaries were positive, with proposals for more collaborations and partnerships in the field of sports, especially in the discipline of wrestling. Later, Metha visited tourist destinations and projects that were focused on rural and nature experiences, adventure and ecotourism, and sustainable initiatives to get a first-hand experience of some of the well-known initiatives of the Kyrgyz Republic. He also visited sports ministry and sports infrastructures and interacted with sports administrators of that country. Metha was part of the Indian Beld wrestling team, which included the president of the Indian Beld Wrestling Federation, Umar Mukhtar Damboli, who is also the president of the Asian Beld Wrestling Federation. The Indian team included 5 athletes, 1 technical judge, and 3 technical officials from Nagaland. Nagaland State Department of School Education has informed that application format for recognition of preschool has been uploaded on the department's official website. Preschools in the state permitted by the department can download the format at education.nagaland.gov.in from 25th April till 31st May. The last date for submission of applications has been fixed on 30th June. Online nomination and recommendations for the Padma Awards 2025 have begun. The last date for nominations for Padma Awards is the 15th of September. The nominations and recommendations for Padma Awards will be received online on the Rashtriya Puruskar portal awards.gov.in. The Padma Awards, namely Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri, are amongst the highest civilian awards in the country. Instituted in 1954, these awards are announced on the occasion of the Republic Day every year. The Home Ministry said that the government is committed to transforming the Padma Awards into People's Padma. In a milestone, Air India commenced operations of its brand new Airbus A350-900 aircraft on the busy Delhi-Dubai route from 1st May, marking the flagship plane's international debut. With this, Air India becomes the only carrier to operate the A350 between India and Dubai. The aircraft, painted in Air India's bold new livery, was welcomed with pre-departure celebrations at both airports. Air India's new A350-900 features a modern 3-class cabin with 316 seats, including 28 private business suites with full flat beds. And now to end the news, here are the headlines again. Election Commission advises political parties to hold post-election beneficiary scheme registrations. Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi says India is being seen as peacemaker in the world today. Chief Electoral Officer Nagaland inspects EVM and VVPAT strong rooms and counting halls at Pughoboto and Wokha. And Secretary General of Nagaland Olympic Association, Metha, concludes official visit to Kyrgyz Republic. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.